What's going on, everyone? Austin John Plays here, and today we're going to be going over a glitch that allows you to make food out of nothing in Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. In today's video, we're going to be going over how you can very easily get 999 red Chuchu Jelly, as well as any type of frozen food, including the frozen meats. And this is going to work on icy meat, icy prime meat, icy gourmet meat, frozen bird drumstick, frozen bird thigh, frozen whole bird. This does not, unfortunately, work on any of the specific fish, including the snail and the crab, as these are considered whole living things and cannot actually be put onto anything as sort of a fuse. They would have to be baked or something in the first place, and that kind of defeats the purpose of the whole glitch. This does work on version 1.0 all the way up through and including 1.1.2. I'm going to be covering over a lot of issues that you may run into throughout this video. So if something doesn't work for you, please don't just leave a comment of "this doesn't work." Instead, try to be a little bit more descriptive, and maybe someone in the comments is going to be able to help you. Several people brought this to my attention, and the earliest instance I can find of anyone making a video or documenting this is someone named Swishy on YouTube with about 1,800 subscribers. I'm going to leave their information down below if you want to go check out their video. There's a base requirement for this, and then you're going to be able to use Zonite to help supplement anything that you don't have. A full max inventory is going to be 20 weapons, 19 of them are droppable, so you are going to have to use some amount of Zonite in order to do this. But the base requirement is 2 weapons. I have 2 tree branches right here, nothing is fused to them. And now I'm going to go ahead and grab 1 whole bird and 1 gourmet meat. You can use 2 of the same one, you could use whatever you want. I'm just grabbing these 2 for an example. I'm now going to go ahead and fuse the raw meat to my branch, and I'm going to go ahead and fuse the bird to my branch. Inside my inventory, I now have a raw bird club and a raw meat club. Again, you could have 2 of the same one, whatever you want to do. From here, we're going to go ahead and drop these 2 on the ground. Next, very simply, you're going to want to go ahead and fuse them together. Right now, we have 2 items that are fused together. Because it is a raw bird club, the fact that it is a tree branch and a bird doesn't matter. It's considered one item. From here, we're going to go ahead and make a total of 20 items. You could do 21 if you want. So you need to move away from it, pull out auto build, and using Zonite, you're going to go ahead and build it. Now I'm going to go ahead and attach it to our previously attached 2 of them. Now in our auto build history, we have 4 of them on branches. Let's go ahead and build that out of Zonite. And now I have 8 of them attached to branches. I'm going to go ahead and build that out of Zonite, sticking them all together now. And lastly, I'm going to grab that instance of 4 once again. And by attaching this, we now have a total of 20 items. Now for maximum efficiency, you can go ahead, grab one of your clubs back. So now we have 19 items in total, and use our auto build to grab 2 more. This is going to give us a total of 21 items, which is the maximum amount of items that you could have fused together, and it's the maximum amount of items that you could drop on the ground at once. Most importantly, now if we look inside of our auto build, we're going to be having this here of 21 items in total. Let's go ahead and favorite that. You don't have to favorite it. I'm going to favorite it. From here, we're now all set up. Go ahead and collect your bird and your meat if you want to. And now we need to make our way to a cold environment. And there's going to be a lot of strange stipulations with this, so please bear with me while I explain them to you. I'm going to come over here to the snowfield stable, and I'm going to go ahead and sleep at this campfire until nighttime. It's now nighttime, and I'm going to want the bottom right to say snow all across. If it doesn't say snow all across, you can run into some issues. So I recommend just re-sleeping until it says snow, snow, snow. Oh, I also had a blood moon. Cool. And now we have snow, snow, snow. Perfect. Now, if your meat is still on your back and then you walk away from that campfire, it should fall onto the ground frozen. That's how you know this works. So once again, if we have our raw meat club on our back and it's cold enough, you're gonna see it pop off frozen. Just like that. If it does not pop off, you need to go sleep more. From here, all you have to do is pull out your auto build, don't build it, wait about 2 seconds, and then all of these items are gonna fall to the ground frozen. So we just got 21 frozen meat for spending 0 Zonite. Granted, there was the original investment up front, but now that's just free food right there. From here, if you have an auto fire controller that can hold down the letter A for you, you're going to be able to collect these significantly faster. Now, I'm not saying that you need an auto fire controller, but if you're going to be pressing A this much, it's definitely helpful. If you can achieve picking up all of these meats within 10 seconds, that means that you're going to be having 21 items in 10 seconds, or 126 items per minute. And for a total of 999 items, one full stack, that's going to be 7.928 minutes. It's going to be 8 minutes rounding up. If it takes you 12.5 seconds to pick up all the meat, then you're going to be looking at about 9.5 minutes. Honestly, the faster you hit the A button, the more you're gonna make money faster. A raw gourmet meat sells for 35 rupees. However, a frozen one sells for 40 rupees since it does get a small bonus for being frozen. A full stack of these frozen meat sell for 39,960 rupees, which you're going to be able to achieve in 8 minutes. At a value of 4,995 rupees per minute, 5,000 rupees per minute. And that's all you have to do. Other than the original investment of the Zonite, there's no additional expenses for this. Obviously, one of the first things I thought of doing was coming here to a place that it's currently on fire and see if this would work, but unfortunately it does not. The items are there, and then they're considered on fire, and then once they're on fire, they just become disintegrated. So they never drop in their seared state. They just completely disappear. Now, strangely enough, this does work on Chuchu Jelly when Chuchu Jelly are going to be attached to weapons. So if I go ahead and take 2 regular water Chuchu Jelly, put them on the floor, and go ahead and fuse them to 2 of these weapons. Now that I have them fused, that's going to be in my auto build history. Now the same exact thing works. If we were to go ahead and take out our auto build of Chuchu Jelly on sticks in a hot environment, like we are right now in the Elden region, we just hold it up. After a few seconds, they're going to turn to red Chuchu Jelly. I've already done this and got 999. I just used lightning and I used this. I literally cannot think of a way to make more electricity. Now, if you guys saw my video on a method, not a glitch, in order to get bomb flowers and fire fruit and stuff like that, that same exact method can be done to this bokoblin right here, who has ice Chuchu Jelly in his backpack. That location is going to be right here, right outside of this house, which is a small little side quest. For the record, here is the Lucky Clover Gazette. Just down the road, you're going to be seeing this exact square. This is where you need to be. And then you could do the method wearing a bokoblin mask, a Majora's mask, set up your Zonai device. That way he's going to be tracking that. There should be a boop in the top right corner on top of my face now in order how to do that. It would definitely seem like this is not the intended way that the game is supposed to run as far as these items before they're actually built being subject to atmospheric effects. So because of that, there's a high likelihood that this is going to be patched in the future. If there are any other items that this is able to work with that I didn't realize, do me a favor and leave a comment down below. That's how you're going to be able to get yourself 999 of the 6 different types of icy meat, netting you 4,995 rupees per minute, as well as getting 999 red Chuchu Jelly with the same method. Guys, if you found this video helpful, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button down below. If you've seen at least 3 of my Tears of the Kingdom videos, I think I'm owed a sub at this point. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, Austin John out.